Hello, Sierra. Hello, Margaret. Good evening to you, girls. I'm okay. I'm just setting the hashtags for the live. And how are you girls doing? Margaret, yesterday I was doing a reading for you whether you will move to a new apartment. Did you stay long enough to see the second card? Because I pulled the sun as well. Did you see that? Because I remember I pulled one card for you. It was the Three of Wands. Okay. I did pull another card for you and it was the Sun. So what happened was you asked me and then the first card was the Three of Wands. And then I was doing some other readings and then I pulled another card for you and it was the Sun. So if you haven't seen it, you can go back to my previous live that I did yesterday and rewatch it. You can replay. And when I pulled the second card, it was the sun. So that reading was for you too. And if you haven't seen it, you can rewatch the second time I went live, the second card I pulled for you. Because the sun means definitely yes, you'll be getting your dream apartment and you're going to be very happy. Yeah, the sun is definitely big, massive, happy yes. That you will be getting definitely what you want. And also, Devin was saying, I don't know if you saw it, that you shouldn't be sharing your real name and location to like exactly where you're planning to move online because somebody might see it and somebody might be like a criminal or something. So don't overshare like name, address, town of living, street, that kind of thing online. That's what I wanted to say. Because if you watch the live, you will see where Devin advised that, and I picked it up, and I was and I was telling you. Because I thought you were online. I didn't realize that you weren't on. Oh, there is Devin again. Devin, do you remember yesterday when I was doing reading for Margaret and she was asking if she will move to her new apartment and you commented something advising her not to share her location and name and stuff? Well, yesterday Margaret's phone died and she couldn't see that. So if you want, you can advise her again. So, right, we all set. I did the hashtags because she hasn't seen it. Yeah, so Devin is saying, yes, Margaret, in this day and age, it's easy to find someone with minimum information. Yeah, literally, or like on the internet. And let me just do one more last thing. I just want to keep a tag on something. Dude, I need to go to YouTube Studio. And I managed to sort out this irritating notification that was coming up. But I had to sign in, so it left me alone. Hello, everybody. So, who has a question? So, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers for supporting my channel and for liking. Please click the like button. And for those of you who are new to my channel, please subscribe and click the like. And also you can watch my other videos and you can follow my Facebook page if you want. So let's start with this live. I'm going to play some music. What kind of music do you like, guys and girls? Okay, I'm all set. I made myself a fresh cup of tea, green tea. I had something to eat. I saged the room and I'm all ready to do another one. So who's first? So Sierra was first, Dennis Margaret, Dennis Ari. No, we can't ask 18 plus question because YouTube has community guidelines and we have to keep it, proper, so we don't break the rules with YouTube. So please don't ask any adult related questions. So Pooja is asking. So for those of you who are new, you can ask me questions about your own kind of situations in the comments, and I will read the questions and I will shuffle the cards and I will give you a reading. If you're asking about person, like if it's a relationship reading, please include their name or initial or zodiac sign, or like something like a little bit of information so I can have something to use. So I'm going to ask the cards for Pooja, and she's asking, what are your husband Kumar what is your husband Kumar thinking about your relationship? You don't talk. Okay. Let's shuffle some cards for Pooja. What is he thinking? What is this guy thinking? Why don't you talk with your husband? Don't you live in the same house? So I'm asking the cards. What is he thinking, this guy? He is hiding something from you. He's not telling you exactly what he's thinking. And he's hiding his feelings for some reason, because this next card comes up here. The Knight of Cups. And that means he loves you. Honestly, genuinely, romantically, he loves you. But for some reason, he's hiding his emotions. His true feelings and his true emotions are hidden from you. I don't know why, to be honest. But it could mean that he might feel that you might not reciprocate in the same amount of love that he has for you, or you might not reciprocate to something that he wants to tell you, and therefore he's keeping it to himself. And he's not doing himself any favors, because more that he's hiding from you, more suspicious and mistrusting you get about him. And you're thinking like, why is he not talking to me? Why is he always so secretive and so mysterious? He has very loving, sensitive and kind heart, and maybe he's trying to protect this. And maybe I don't know, maybe he's trying not to come across as being too sensitive by talking about lovey things. He could be kind of withholding his emotions. He could be brought up in a family where emotions and sensitivities are not spoken about or not acknowledged or validated. If he has some more old-fashioned upbringing, when sensitivities and emotions were seen as a sign of weakness, especially in males. So he's hiding this. He's trying not to show his sensitive side, which in a loving relationship or marriage is actually a setback, because you are his wife and you want to know that your husband loves you. and he's not doing anything to let you know that, to tell you, and you are starting to wonder, does he really love me, or he's hiding some secrets that, you know, I should know about. That's what I'm picking up here. He has emotions for you. Okay. Let's go and see some other questions. So, Linda is asking, hi Nina, I'm having a hard time finding a job and I'm getting worried. Do you see a thing for me? And thank you. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle the cards for Linda and I'm going to ask, is she going to find a job? What is going on here for Linda? Is she going to find a new job? Is there a new job coming for you? So I'm getting the Knight of Wands, and this usually means playing the field. Not in a dating scene, but it means try different possibilities, different options here and there. Try to be creative about it. Try to do something that is unconventional, like something you wouldn't normally do, but because you don't have much choice, you will play with it. This card means just playing with it and being open to new possibilities, not having a set pattern of thinking, and is somebody who has fun exploring the options and the possibilities. And okay, let me get one more card. Like it could be something like, oh, let me try this, or let me try that, let's see how this works out, you know, because this card is the player, so be a little bit of a player when it comes to jobs without thinking too heavily about it, like this is the particular job that I want, so therefore I'm going for it. This is about playfulness, creativity, having fun, exploring different things, different options. You could be trying different jobs that you never thought you'd be doing. Okay. What else is coming here for Linda? Please like and subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, then you're still welcome to stay and ask me questions. So I'm getting this for Linda as well, the Tower, and it means some very sudden change is coming for you unexpectedly. It will come from a place where you least expect it, quite unconventional place. Just say you have certain qualification on something, on a certain subject, and you're seeking jobs in this particular field, then all of a sudden something will change, but will have nothing to do with what you've been looking for or what you've been studying and what your experience is. It's total change, all around change. Everything turns around in a completely different way for you, very unexpectedly. It could also mean that you get a chance for a breakthrough from the least expected source, and the Tower means your current situation now is going to change completely, like from the bottom up. So I would say you need to be exploring, playing, hoping to, not hoping, but like, let's see what this happens. Let's see with how this is going to happen, you know? Not having a kind of set mind on something, and you could be trying different things all over, because this Knight is here, try this, try that, try this, try that, and he's not usually stopping anywhere. And usually when it's a dating card, it means somebody's been a player, but you're asking about jobs, so you can kind of adopt that kind of attitude when you're looking for jobs, and then all of a sudden you'll have a breakthrough that will change your whole entire situation completely. Let me pull one more card for you, okay? Is she going to find a job? I think you will find a job from the least expected place, the least source, you know? Something might happen that's like somebody approaches you and says, there is a job opening, go for it, you know? Because this card's about unexpected changes that will rock your world in a way, that will rock your ground. So let me ask one more card for Linda. Is she going to have a job soon? Because she's getting worried. Don't be worried, Linda. Everything works out in life. Sooner or later, things are falling into place. Okay, so let's ask, is she going to get a job? Yeah, I got the World. This is the World. This is a positive card. And it means that it means yes. It means success, fulfillment, completion. You will have exactly what you need, exactly what makes you happy, uh, something that makes you feel you reached a certain success in life, a certain goal that you wanted. And it could be the type of job that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled and emotionally complete and satisfied that you're doing something that you enjoy doing. And you're not doing it for the money, but you're doing it for, well, you're obviously doing it for the money because you need to pay your bills and your rent and your living expenses. But you will be doing it because you're just made to do that. Like, you will put your heart and your soul and you have some personal satisfaction out of it, and therefore you could feel whole and complete as a person because you get into work and to earn money and to support yourself from something that you enjoy doing, okay, rather than working just for the money, for the paycheck. Because the world is about wholeness, about feeling whole and complete. And I would say yes, definitely you'll find a job, and it's going to be something that is out of the ordinary and maybe a little bit crazy even, but because the tower gives me that kind of crazy energy, the things happen unexpectedly and you weren't really planning it to happen, but overall it will end well for you. That you will have this sense of, I'm whole now, I'm complete now, I finally get to do what I like to do as a person that fits well with my abilities, my talents, my joys. And on top of that, you can earn yourself a good income, okay? So I would say yes. So let me just get a sip of water. I have a whole bottle here, look. And I sage the room. So who's next? Kimberly. Um, so the next person is Kimberly. And she says, hey, is Emari feelings growing stronger for me? Okay, girls, let's shuffle the cards. Let's see. Oh, guess what? I have 11 people watching and 11 likes. So right now it shows 11, like 11 viewers and 11 likes. 11 means a new beginning. So day 12 now. So when I looked towards it, it was 11. So if Amari's feelings are growing stronger for you. Okay, let's have a look. Are Amari's feelings growing stronger for you? I'm getting, look, these cards jumped. Actually, these are 3 cards that jumped. So these are not exactly about feelings, but they're still quite good cards. So I'm getting Page of Swords, and this means some kind of online communication that you will receive It could be a notification. It could be something either on your WhatsApp, on your social media, on your email, something electronic, like electronic communication. And it's going to be a very straightforward communication for you. And then I'm having the Three of Pentacles, and this means partnership. It means like mutual help and support. You will both be doing something for each other. So you do something for him that helps him out in some way, and in return, he will be doing something for you that helps you out in some way. Okay, so this means when you both are doing, literally, the pentacles represent physical, real, or material things that people do together. Like either you work on something together or you work together, and but you both giving each other mutual help and support in different ways. Okay, and when it's a relationship reading, that means like a partnership, a mutual partnership. You both respect each other's abilities, each other's time, and each other's contribution to this. And it's about collaborating, cooperating, teamwork, and you're equally given to each other. And then it's the Six of Wands, which means success, pride, high self-esteem, feeling really good about this, feeling like rising, like your confidence is rising. Can you see the back of this man? Every time I see him, look how straight his back is, like he's almost showing off to the world how amazing he is and how successful he is. So that means somebody who has very high self-esteem and somebody who is really proud of themselves, whether it could be about anything. It could be about a success. It could be about a personal achievement or accomplishment. It could be about their looks. He could be walking like this because he feels he's so handsome that he wins, everything. He's the winner here. So this card represents a happy situation that after this partnership and this collaboration that you will have together, both of you will feel really happy, proud. You'll have something to show off to your friends, to say, guess what happened? So and so this happened, and you're like talking, and then everybody's like, yay, really? Wow. Like everybody's like cheering up for you and congratulating you. So this card's not about feelings, it's about partnership, and it's about feeling successful and having pride and feeling like you really did something great here. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. It's definitely a good sign. So Devin is asking Devin is asking, will my future girlfriend propose to me? Do you have a specific someone in mind? Or are you talking about a fantasy girlfriend that maybe in the future will propose to you? Because if it's a fantasy girlfriend, I don't know if I can help much here. But if it's like a particular girl that you want to know, then let me know her name or initial, okay? Or if you want, we can rephrase the question. We can ask, is Devin going to be married to his girlfriend? But I don't know whether you have a girlfriend or you don't have. Maybe we can ask, is marriage on the cards for Devin? Okay. Let's ask if Devin is going to get married. Is Devin getting married? What is your zodiac sign? What is... It's okay. It's not that important, but it helps the reading. So this card that came up for Devin, and this is This is the star, and that means your hopes, dreams, inspirations for the future are very possible and feasible to come true. They're happening. It's not a fantasy, it's a dream that comes true for you, okay? And it means this card's usually something that happens in the future and something that you think about, visualize, dream about, hoping to happen. It hasn't happened just yet. So I think you don't have a girlfriend, but you are visualizing this perfect girl that is going to be your girlfriend, and then you're going to get married and you're going to be happy ever after. But this dream is completely possible to become a reality for you, okay? So I would say definitely yes, because this is a very positive card. Okay, so let's shuffle some more cards for Devin. What is happening for Devin? Devin. Is Devin going to marry his dream girl? Yes, you will. Look, all these cards came up here. Oh my god, look. All these cards came up, so I'm going to tell you very quickly what this means. They just flipped. There are lots of cards, but they all make sense, so I will choose all of them. So the first card that I saw was the Two of Cups. Let's flip first. And the Two of Cups means a very close trusting bond, heart-to-heart connection, sharing each other's feelings, reciprocating emotionally, mirroring each other. You're going to meet a girl who understands you completely on an emotional level, and you're both very much on the same page, okay? And you will feel ready to open up. You will feel, so this is you holding your cup of love, and this is your future girlfriend holding her cup of love, and she's giving her love to you, and you're reaching out, and you're giving your cup of love. So you both exchange this emotional understanding and emotional bond. The cups represent emotions. So you will meet a girl who is very much understanding, caring, nurturing. She could be water sign. Somebody who will give you her heart, her emotional energy, okay? And you will feel validated, you will feel understood, you'll feel like you've met a soulmate, you've met a friend. This card's about friendships. It could be a platonic to start with, like somebody you'll be able to share your feelings, your thoughts, and she will understand and calmly validate everything, okay? Because she accepts him just the way he is, and he feels comfortable enough to open up his feelings towards her, okay? So then I got all this, and then I'm getting the Six of Wands. This means personal achievement, accomplishment, pride, success, feeling really happy about yourself, like it's yes, I got it kind of feeling. And you will be this guy who's holding your back straight, and the shoulders are back and the chest is expanded, and you just feel on the top of the world by yourself. And then I got all these pentacle cards. Pentacles, my favorite types of cards. I'm getting, so pentacles represent stability, commitment, loyalty, trustworthiness, something that is serious, something that is grounded, something you can build a life on top of that emotional connection. You'll be able to build a very solid and stable life together. So I'm having a Page of Pentacles, which means a very solid and real offer of commitment. And your question was if your future girlfriend will propose to you. And this is exactly a proposal, and it's a real proposal. It could be even a ring, because it's a proposal that is made through some kind of a physical object that has value, because the Page of Pentacles is holding the coin, And this is something that is valuable, something that is tangible, something that is of a real value, like a ring, or like you sharing a house together, or something that will, in a way, bring stability to that connection, and also like um how can I say, solidify the connection that is solid, it's real. Okay. And then I'm having the Knight of Pentacles. This also means loyalty, stability, commitment, taking it slowly, being patient. You go in one step at a time. You see the long term potential in this, and you're ready to take, the time to make the effort. And you again shows a very solid ground under your feet, that you will be able to, trust each other completely, that you are building a future together. And then I'm having this card, the Ten of Pentacles, which means a long-term stability and longevity, and often means either starting a family. You could be starting a family business. You starting your own legacy. You are building life together. And also, this card represents a property, like a house or apartment, that you could buy something together that will give you that stable future. You could buy your own house where you will start this new life together. You could buy a business, you can buy a piece of land where you can, live on the farm or something. It's about the traditional, established, settled, normal, safe life. And it's also a family card, so you could leave all this wealth and stability that you have created together to your future kids, okay? And then I'm having the Seven of Pentacles, and this means working on something. Either you're working on a family business together, or you are working towards, not so much working, but you are putting the effort, the dedication, the commitment into your relationship, into the long term future of that relationship. The both of you are equally devoted and focused on the relationship. If this is the relationship, you see how this man is looking towards this, and he's thinking, this is my main priority from now until forever. And he's somebody who is also patient, and he's putting time and effort and everything into it. I sneezed. Bless me. So for Devin, I will say definitely yes. You will have a very sweet girlfriend that she will understand your feelings. You will feel very strong bond together, and you will be establishing a stable long-term future together. You could even end up getting married or buying a house, or any other kind of property, or a business or something. So who's next? So I did Puja. Ahmed is saying what? I don't know what. You tell me. Margaret is saying thank you so much. You're welcome. Ari saying hey Kim. So the Ari is asking, what questions are you uncomfortable with? So because of YouTube community regulations, we have to keep it, the talk, the words, the chat clean. So no swear words, no adult stuff, okay? Also, myself personally, I will not do readings on health, pregnancy, legal, or financial stuff. That's me. And the rest is not the YouTube community standards. We all have to keep it clean and decent, because it's a global, it's like it's an online community. There could be anyone watching this. Like some time ago, there was a 10-year-old girl on my live asking me stuff. So it could be anyone who is watching this video. It could be kids there, it could be, you know, people who find you offensive. And that's why we just have to keep our chats quite nice and sweet. Okay? So nothing offensive, like nothing that's nasty, nothing that's about violence, nothing that's about abuse, animal or human, nothing that is about racism and stuff like that, or you know, the usual things that all social networks are having. Okay, so we're all friends here. That's why we came together here to have a chat and to use the cards to answer your questions. So these are the kind of questions I wouldn't be comfortable with. Things that are offensive to others and things that might not be appropriate for everybody. So Devin is talking about Margaret, and he's saying no problem. Your guides know what location you're speaking of. Yes, that's right. Even if I myself, the reader, don't know the location, the spirit guides, they already know what you're thinking, what you're wanting. So the guidance that comes through the cards will be exactly what you need. You don't need to be saying too many details. Just briefly for me, just to have an idea what I'm talking about. So Devin saying you don't ever have to be descriptive. Yes, that's correct. That's absolutely right. So um so let's do Margaret, and she's asking, will I get a promotion at the end of the month? So if anybody is new to my channel, please subscribe and like. And you can watch my other videos as well if you want, and you can join my Facebook page if you're on Facebook. So, Margaret, will I get a promotion at the end of the month? Will she get a promotion by the end of the month? Let's shuffle some cards for Margaret. Is she getting a promotion? The Fool card. So the Fool tells me that you are starting a whole new chapter in your career this month, maybe by the end of it. The Fool is about adventures, taking a leap of faith, going for something that is unknown but exciting, and something that will take you to the next level, to the next chapter. And this is card number 0, and that means you are starting something brand new, something that's new, something that you haven't done before. I think that will be a promotion. And also, this guy here is taking the leap of faith, and he's feeling so happy and so optimistic and so inspired that he's almost flying towards it. That he's so light on his feet that, you know, all this shows his emotion, that he can't wait to get there. Like he's walking on clouds from excitement. I would say yes for you. So, what else we get in here? Matilda is asking, how does the father of my child feels when he sees me? What is his name? Okay, I will just say how does this guy feels when he sees you? How does he feel about you? I got the Lovers. I think he still wants you. I'm getting the Lovers, and that means there is still a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry, a lot of love between both of you. And this is an adult type of love, man and a woman love. I think he hasn't moved on and he's very much into you. He might try to rekindle the relationship. He might try to, start it off again because he feels that was meant to be, because the angel is blessing them. And this also means a soulmate, when two people are made, created to be together. So he could be thinking that you are soulmates and you ought to be together in this lifetime because the angel is blessing you. But also the Lovers represent literally an intimate connection between a man and a woman. So I think he still has his hopes for you. Yeah. It's not just friendship and it's not platonic, it's more to it. He's physically attracted to you. That's what I think. He likes you. Oh, Devin. Devin is saying, everyone make sure you like the live, please. Star, star. Thank you so much, Devin, for supporting this channel. I've got 18 likes now and 10 viewers. If anybody's new, please subscribe. And Devin says R&B. I like R&B and soul too. I think R&B and soul are my favorite, and then I like rock. I like soft rock. I like some pop music, but not too modern pop, like old pop, because I'm not that young. I sound young, but I'm not that young. But I like maybe 1980s, 1990s pop. And Kimberly likes R&B and pop music. I like Whitney Houston a lot. I love her. I like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson. I like some of even the older musics, the 1960s, these the oldies I like. So the next reading will be Sierra. Sierra is asking, how will it go with Cameron on my birthday cabin trip? Okay. Let's ask the cards, how is it going to go with Cameron? How is it going, how the cabin trip will go? So I think so look what I'm getting. These cards jumped and flew out all by themselves. He wants to talk to you. He wants to make something absolutely clear with you. You will have some conversation, some talk that is very deep, kind of honest, upfront communication and talk. And he will be speaking up his mind. He's quite intelligent guy. King of Swords is the smart guy. He communicates himself very clearly. And you will know exactly what he wants, what he thinks. It's not about feelings. It's going to be about logic, rationality, and morals and integrity. And I feel him having a hard talk with you, like not hard that is difficult, but the hard facts and the like this and this and that and that and that, like a real talk, almost like man to man talk with you. That's how I see it, like a very strong talk. And this is also Ace of Swords, which means after this talk you will clear out a lot of things and you will be able to start anew. This is Ace. You can see the Ace represents new beginning, starting off something on a whole new level. and it will start on a clean slate, crystal clear intentions. And also, this card came up, which is also an ace, and it means a new beginning between you and him. So this will be after the cabin trip. This talk will happen during the trip, like while you're there. And also you have a passionate new beginning. And it's going to be something exciting, something that has the potential to grow, to develop. I think you will be starting some relationship, a passionate relationship that will start on a very clean slate with a lot of honesty and integrity from this guy, Cameron. I think he will tell you where you stand with him and what he wants. He could be talking about himself, but he's not going to be overall emotional. He's going to be a straight talk. Like the sword is very straight. But he also has a lot of passion for you. Okay? And two aces means definitely a new beginning that it's coming during that trip or after the trip. So I think your cabin trip with Cameron will be the beginning of something, of the next thing for you and him. And also the King of Swords is very respecting and respectable type of guy that you will know that he respects you enough that he tells you the truth. And he respects your intelligence that you will understand what he's telling you. Okay? That's what I'm getting. You have some really serious type of conversation. Devin is saying, yeah, Kimberly, R&B hits, especially the oldies. Yes, I like the oldies too. I like the R&B and soul and the oldies. And some rock music as well. Sarah likes any type of music. XXX is saying, can you do me next? Yes, I can, but if you leave me your question just in the comments, let me know. Let me know in the comments, what is your question? Um, Ari saying yes, they do. Margaret saying okay. Oh, Devin is saying my future girlfriend, by the way, is not someone I know yet. Okay. Well, it's still to come for you then. At least you know now what you are looking for in a girlfriend. So, XXX says, when will I meet my future husband? What age? My zodiac sign is Scorpio. So, I don't think I can tell you that, to be honest. Because, first of all, the tarot cards don't show timing, and it's very difficult to say when something is going to happen. It's almost impossible. And then you asking what age, which is even more specific. And I don't know what age, like, how would I know what age and when you're going to meet your husband? It's just your question is very precise, and that's exactly how Scorpios deal with life. They are like the King of Swords. They're extremely precise to the smallest detail. You're definitely a Scorpio. But unfortunately, because I'm using energy and intuition, and I'm using my own empathy, and I'm using tarot cards that show the energy, I won't be able to give you that precise answer about when you will meet him and what age. You can you can ask another question, or you can change that question. Like you can ask what kind of a guy will he be, what is the relationship going to be like leave a little bit more space for interpretation. Like the question needs to be open, because when it's like a soup when the question is so precise, the cards are not able to give you a precise answer. Okay, and it might not be accurate because the cards give you like a lot of clues. This is how it works. A certain card, so I'm not saying that this is your card, but just say this card in the imagery, in the artwork, it gives you a lot of clues about what is this about. And then the reader who interprets the cards can kind of guess and draw information out of it. So what I see is a man who is crying in a black cloak. This tells me grief and sadness. This is not your reading. I'm just showing you example how the cards work. So if you ask me when I'm going to meet my husband, and if I pull this card, how I'm going to tell you when? I don't know when. I just see a man crying and grieving. And then your question is what age? I don't know what age this guy is. Could be any age. It could not be even a guy. It could be a girl. So this is how the cards work. They're very open to interpretation. And the interpretation depends on the surrounding cards, on the context, and then the reader puts the picture together and creates a story out of it. Okay, so you can ask a different question if you want, because this one is a bit impossible for me to do. So Ari, the Aries princess, is saying, would I like living in Texas or Tennessee better, or neither? Okay, let me pull some cards for Ari, and I will ask, will she like living in Texas? Texas, Texas, Texas. I'm having the Empress, and Texas means this card came up for Texas, and it means that you could find a place where you can settle down, when you can thrive, when you can create abundance. Maybe you can get married and create a life for yourself and your family, because Empress means wife, mother, but also somebody who grows. It creates a lot of growth here, and everything is abundantly growing in your life, metaphorically. So you could be growing as a person, you could be growing your family, you can have kids, you could be having a nice home that you make very abundant and very beautiful. So for Texas, I'm getting abundance and growth and thriving. And it could also mean financial abundance, that if you're looking for jobs, I think Texas will be able to give you the right environment when you can find a solid job that can help you prosper. It's about prosperity and wealth and enjoying auspicious kind of life. Okay. So Tennessee, what are we getting for Tennessee? If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like. So this came up for Tennessee, and it means she gives you a lot of anxiety, stress, worries. You don't feel settled. You keep thinking, what can I do to change the situation, or what other problem is going to come to my head next? It could be a place that's causing you a lot of like stress, and you don't feel comfortable You can't rest. It's quite the opposite of the Empress, because the Empress was so relaxed and so laid back and so much enjoying her life and not having to worry about things. And then you have the Nine of Swords, which is like constantly worrying, constantly thinking, what if this, what if that, not having mental peace, not having a sleep. At night, you could be staying awake a lot. So I would say definitely Texas will be a better place for you to be. So the next girl is Pooja. Is she Pooja saying he gets manipulated by his mom? Is that the reason? What did his mom do? I will ask, okay? I will ask, is he getting manipulated by his mom? Or that his this is for you and your guy. So the devil card. The devil card means control, manipulation, restrictions. She's holding the chains around his neck. It could be emotional manipulation. It could be playing up his emotions and his fears against him. She could be creating insecurity in him. She could be possessive over him, that she doesn't wanna, or she could be jealous of other girls, of girls that want to be close to him. She could be possessive, that she wants him all for herself, and that's why she's manipulating not only him but the whole situation. Okay, so if you want to get close to this guy, you'll have to face the devil, which is his mom. This card is definitely about jealousy, possession, possessiveness, obsessions, control, deceit, and lies. She could be using lies. She could be talking a lot of bad things about you to him to make him feel like that he doesn't trust you or he doesn't like you, because the devil represents toxic influence, toxic negative influence on him. And it could be mental, it could be emotional. I think she's playing him up, this woman. I would say yes. He's been manipulated by his mom because she wants him all for himself, for herself. So what else? Do you know what, girls? I'm gonna go soon. Oh, Vikash is saying, hi Nina, hope you have the tea. Yes, I have the tea. There it is. It's in my unicorn cup because I'm a unicorn. I'm a magical creature of magic and beauty. Do you know what, girls and guys? I'm getting a little bit tired now. So, Vikash is asking, is Neha ready to accept my proposal? But Vikash, you haven't even asked her out on a date yet. And you're already asking if she's going to accept your proposal. Let me ask the cards, okay? Let me ask, is Neha going to accept your proposal? Thank you for the likes, everybody. I've got 20 likes and 7 viewers. If anybody is new, please subscribe. So I'm going to do Vikash. Is she? So, look what I'm getting here. These two cards that are completely the opposite. This is her female intuition that is telling her, suggesting her to her that you have some serious intentions towards this girl. She feels it, she knows it in her heart, in her, her gut feeling is telling her this man, Vikash, is way too intense to not to care, and he's way too keen to be just casual friend or just a work colleague. So she could be sensing things that you have a lot more in mind for her than what is immediately obvious. So that's her intuition. And then is her mind, her logic. She wants to know the facts. She wants to use her logic to decide what she wants to do after. So, in a way, she wants her intuition to be backed up by a clear knowledge of your intentions. So she can make a rational and logical and straightforward decision. The Queen of Swords is also a woman who is very smart. She's educated, she is professional, she is well read, and you told me that she was a chartered accountant. So this Queen of Swords is very much an accountant girl because she's dealing with facts, with dry facts and informations, with numbers. Like everything is clear there, black and white. There is no space for misinterpretation or misunderstanding when she has the facts in front of her. Okay? And then she'll be able to make a decision whether she wants to take on your proposal or no. But I think she's already feeling intuitively that you have something in mind for her, but she still needs to know everything, like the truth, every single little detail, like an accountant would think, before she makes up her mind. And the Queen of Swords is somebody who takes a decision herself, okay? So I think you need to talk to this girl. Maybe you can send her straightforward message and say, Niha, how do you feel about sometime in the future we get married? I know that is just like a last ditch attempt, but maybe you don't do it that way. Maybe you can just say, how do you feel about getting married? Yeah, say that. Niha, how do you feel about getting married? And then let her think about it. Let her make her own decision, her own mind up. And she might ask you questions. She might ask you to clarify something. Like, what do you mean, and this and that. Because she's quite talkative with you. I think she just doesn't know what you want, really. Like, what you up to. You can say something that, Niha, I find you incredibly amazing woman, and you're the only woman that I want to be married to. How do you think about getting married? Okay. So, girls and guys, I'm gonna go now. I hope we're in end of times. We're not in end of times. I'm still here. For as long as I'm here, it's going to be a good time. Linda is saying, thank you, Nina. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you too for liking and being here. Zinfin is saying, I don't care about the powerless cards in your hands. Block me. Well, you can just remove yourself from my life if you don't care about my cards. Nobody is forcing you to be here. I don't force anybody to stay and watch me. If you don't like me, then go. Devin is saying it's funny how many times trolls comment, if you want attention, go heal your mommy issues. Anyway, yeah, that's right. I agree with you. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do any more readings because I'm getting a bit tired now. I'm just reading the comments to see who's been mean. Hi, new subscriber from Kansas. I am. Oh, you are the 11 viewer and the 11 liked. Okay. Well, if you're the 1111 then I can do you a quick reading. Just because you're special, unicorn, okay? Because you're special here. Pray today. Devin says also could mean make a wish 1111. I'm just reading the comments because I'm tired now. No, someone who is fantasy. Yes, thank you. Scorpio. Devin, are you a Scorpio as well? I'm getting a lot of attention from Scorpio men recently. The types of men that are really drawn to my energy is either Taurus or Scorpio. So I usually get on with these type of guys. I'm also a girl, just lesbian. Oh, stop being silly. Uh oh, I'm just reading your comments. This is a no judgment zone from race to orientation. Yes, because spirit connects to human soul and all souls are the same. All souls are equal. We are spiritual community here. We don't separate people by their physical appearances. I see people who are different from me, but that's just their physical appearance because I try to connect with the soul. Yeah, Devin is saying. So AJ is saying, is a guide a grandparent? Yeah, it could be a grandparent, or it could be anyone, but it's usually somebody you are connected through love with this person because love will connect you with this guide. It could be somebody you really love or you have loved before. So Devin is saying a guide can be anyone from someone you know as a relative to someone you never met, like a starseed family member, meaning you're an alien. You possess abilities due to having a starseed. I I have my guide is my granddad, and yesterday before I fall asleep, I was trying to connect with him in my mind, and I was saying, "Granddad, Granddad, come to me." And then I had a dream, and in my dream, my granddad was coming towards me, and he said, "Not long now, not long now." That's all he said, and then he disappeared. So I believe my granddad is like my guide that just came kind of visit me very briefly from the other world to say, "Not long now. Just keep up for now." And sometimes I hear him saying, because my granddad, when he was alive, he was in the army, and when he was old man, his walk was like he was in the army. Like his posture was always upright, and his legs were like this. Like he didn't have any casual manner of walking. He always walked like he was not marching, but like disciplined kind of walk. And sometimes now, so he's passed away, and I hear him sometimes. He just says, something like straight up one leg, one foot in front of the other, like this, like he's almost like putting order and disciplines me, like keep putting one foot in front of the other. But it's just not with this precise words. It's more like a spiritual message that he just tells me, hold it on, hold it all together, and keep on walking like a soldier. Like keep stepping, stepping, stepping. That's how I feel his like message. I don't know if that makes sense. Like like a soldier. No matter what's happening around you, you keep on walking like this, and you keep yourself together. and you ignore the distractions and you go ahead as a soldier would do, like in order and in discipline and being focused towards what you're doing. And that's what I'm picking up from him, because that was his whole life, was the army. So that's how he was as a person as well, to keep on going without any drama around you. But it's not with this words. I just feel it like energy, like he just tells me like, get it all together, like put yourself together, girl, and keep pushing your feet in front of each other and keep advancing and progressing. That's the guidance that I'm getting from my granddad. It could be an angel. Yeah, could be an angel as well. I get spirit guides and angels, and I get sometimes I get very very powerful presence in these rooms here, especially if the room is empty and I walk into the room and I feel this room is not empty. There is a very over overtaken kind of powerful presence in the room. And I think it's Archangel Michael. It almost feels like the wings are like over the whole room. Like the wings, like if this is the room here and I walk in, the whole room is taken by this presence. And I think it's just Archangel Michael's wings are going over the room like this, energetically. Sometimes I feel like a gush of energy, almost like a draft, but it's not a draft that you feel, it's just energy flow, and it's very strong one. It just goes swoosh like this. I don't know what it is, but it's really positive. It's very protective. I feel it's protective, and that's why I think it's Archangel Michael. And it's almost like shielding me like that. And I also feel it's a quite strong masculine energy. It's not a gentle little spirit, it's a strong protective one, and it has these wings like that. And once, do you know what I saw in a sky? I didn't have my phone with me, I would have taken a photo, because I was walking and the road goes up a little bit, and I saw a cloud. Literally, I looked up towards the clouds, and the cloud had a head and two wings, and the wings were like this, like down, but over me like this. And it was a cloud in the sky, and the head was looking down, and the wings were like that. And I thought that was an angel. Definitely, that was an angel. But it was like the wings were like this, in a kind of protective, almost like, you know, when the female birds, when they have little chickens, how they put their wings around the little chickens like this, like to keep them safe. It was that kind of gentle protection from this angel. So Asia is saying, I wonder who mine is. How do I find out? Well, you can do some meditation. You can do Om mantra, Om. This will open your third eye. Your third eye will connect you with the spiritual world. And then when you go into deep meditation, then you will ask your spirit guides to show you. You will say, who are you? Are you there? Talk to me. Show yourself to me. And you will see or hear, you'll have like a real kind of thing from your spirit guides. And you will know. They will show themselves to you. They will make themselves known to you. But you need to be able to connect with the spirit world through your third eye. Some guides are a little naughty. I haven't had I haven't had any naughty ones, to be honest. I only have this very strong energy that I think is an angel. and it's quite. I feel like a masculine energy, but quite calm masculine, not aggressive masculine. It's more like protective masculine, and I see them in the clouds as well. And Devin says, but the naughty ones are there to protect you. If you can't really defend yourself, they'll force you to snap and learn to speak up. Well, yeah. And then Devin says, and fall asleep to it. It helps a lot of people astral project and meet. I've never tried this astral projecting. I don't even know what it is. But before I fall asleep, I ask a question in my head. I say, angels, please tell me about so and so, and then I fall asleep, and then I have a dream about it. And sometimes I hear words, literally words that telling me, or I see numbers, and then through the number message, like very often in my dreams, I see number four, and in numerology, I think four was about stability and structure. And very often I have animals, spirit animals, that come in my dream. Like I had these very strange dreams that I was seeing these animals that were all of them were white, and it's always white. I saw a white lamb. I saw a white buffalo outside my window. That was in a dream. A white giraffe. Then I had another dream that I was walking down some stairs and there was this room and there was all sorts of animals gathered and they were all white, and it's always the color white everywhere. Like when it's a spirit animal dream, all the animals are white. And somebody told me, a friend of mine told me that this is your spirit animal guides that coming to you to give you a message. Oh, I had one very beautiful dream. Again, my window was slightly open and I saw a white stag, a very humble, a very kind creature, a very noble creature. He was all white again, and he was poking his head inside and he was looking at me. From outside the window, he was looking in, and it was a white stag. And my friend told me that this is the divine masculine. The white stag represents the divine masculine who is common, and he was very honorable, very clean, very pure soul. So I believe so for myself. My own divine masculine is going to be a very honorable and very pure-hearted type of man, like very decent with very good morals. And maybe that's why it was the white stag. Like the color white represents purity. These are the kind of guides that I'm having coming from my dreams. Asia saying thank you for explaining. Devin says no problem. Oh, girls and boys, I'm gonna go. I'm falling asleep. Yeah. Um. Devin is going to sleep because he's tired and he's saying good night. And I'm feeling tired myself. So Asia says my question I've wrote was a time frame card. Some readers can tell a time frame. That's why I asked. Can I change my question then? What will be Ben Andrews' actions towards me this month? Yeah, some readers can give a time frame, but it's very vague and very kind of, it could be months, it could be weeks, it could be tomorrow, it's that kind of thing. It's not precisely. because things in the spirit world happen when the time is right. So I feel a bit tired now to do any more readings. So I was just reading your comments. But maybe next time when I come live, possibly tomorrow, I can do your reading if you want. You can click on the notification bell on YouTube, and next time when I come live, I usually come live about 12 o'clock London time, GMT at 12ish, around 12ish, and I can do your question, okay? I'm not trying to skip anybody, but I've just been here for so long now. And I will do everybody else's questions. I don't mind at all. Yeah. And I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I will definitely be back tomorrow to answer more questions and to chat with you guys and girls. And I'm going to have a little rest now because right now here is 3:47, so it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's why I'm feeling a little bit tired. So thank you all for participating. Thank you for subscribing. Click on the notification bell, and then next time when I'm on, you'll be notified. Bye bye. See you later.